I started playing Roblox at its prime in 2015, and Roblox has been around since 2006. Knowing that there's a variety of different Roblox viewers seeing this video, whether you're an OG or brand new player, in today's video, I'm going to be playing 20 classic Roblox games to find out, is Old Roblox better? At number 1, we have Phantom Forces. Phantom Forces was created on August 31st, 2015 by Stylus Studios. It's a first-person shooter game, almost like every shooter game. The only reason why it blew up so much in 2015 is because it had the best graphics and animation. I still believe it has the best animations, but others may disagree. Nowadays, there's too many Phantom Forces sweats, but back in 2015, everybody was basically on the same level. At number 2, we have Hide and Seek Extreme. Hide and Seek was created on January 18, 2015 by Tim7775. This game gained popularity when famous YouTubers somewhere in 2015 to 2018 began to make content off of it, like Ethan Gamer TV, DanTDM, and many more. And I'm not gonna lie, the game was pretty enjoyable at its prime. It was pretty funny watching someone rage quit the Seeker. Hide and Seek is extremely fun to play. I recommend playing with a friend or few, but if you're just bored and want to trip down memory lane, Hide and Seek is the game for you. At number 3, we have Apocalypse Rising. Apocalypse Rising was created on April 1st, 2008 by Guzmanic. It's an open world zombie survival game. You have to gather supplies, gather food and drinks, kill zombies, and you can even customize skills to help you survive. There is a second game called Apocalypse Rising 2, but Guzmanic didn't create it. Apocalypse Rising is a great game to play if you want to do your own thing, roam the world freely, etc. I'm sure it had way more players back then that made it more entertaining to play, but as of right now, it's a ghost town. At number 4, we have Classic Crossroads. Classic Crossroads was created on April 30th, 2007 by Roblox. This game is so classic, it was insanely fun. I assume because the server was full, there's only like 8 people who play, but full servers actually make games fun. It's a brick battle game where you have a rocket launcher, a sword, a slingshot, etc. This game is known mainly because it was one of Roblox's first multiplayer games. Definitely think about playing it if you like attacking others for the fun of it. There's no rounds, I don't think the leaderboard even works anymore, and everybody is interactive. At number 5, we have Infection Inc. Infection Inc. was created on November 8th, 2017 by Undone Studios. Infection Inc. is a tycoon game with the idea of you're a scientist, creating lab zombies to destroy the world. Tycoons just make you want to upgrade your base and be better than everybody on the server. It's for sure a time consumer, but in the end, it makes you feel accomplished. When your base is finished, you can rebirth and start all over again. At number 6, we have Build a Boat for Treasure. Build a Boat for Treasure was created on November 2nd, 2016 by Chill Studios. This game is a creative and also strategic game where you construct a boat to get to the treasure chest at the end, hence the name of the game. It's still pretty active, and the graphics of the game are very classic. It's not too much, but with the mechanics of the game, it's also not too little. Build a Boat for Treasure is always a game you can come back to. I recommend playing it on PC or to play with friends. At number 7, we have Bunny Island Theme Park. Bunny Island Theme Park was created on February 25th, 2015 by the Coder Bunny. This game resembles a theme park. It has, I believe, 4 rides, and you can even work as an employee for the rides as well. This was probably one of the first games when I first played that ever blew my mind with the animations. Bunny Island Theme Park is definitely a game everybody should go to and check out if you love roller coasters and old Roblox. At number 8, we have Lumber Tycoon 2. Lumber Tycoon 2 was created on July 30th, 2009 by Defaultio. In Lumber Tycoon 2, you engage in the lumber business where you have to cut down trees, sell them, and basically build your business from the ground up. I always saw this game running, but I never went to play it until now. This is very time consuming, but the community is so nice. I mean, I literally met this dude and he was offering to help me out. But if you love tycoons or really sweet people, please check this out. At number 9, we have Natural Disaster. Natural Disaster Survival was created on March 28, 2008 by Stickmaster Luke. I'm pretty sure this is everyone's go-to game back in the day. The objective is to survive a random natural disaster as long as you can, each round until the time is up. I've never heard a single person say they hate it, so it must be your sign to play. If you like survival games, and especially surviving natural disasters, go and play Natural Disaster Survival. At number 10, we have Sharkbite. Sharkbite was created on April 10th, 2017 by Abracadabra. Sharkbite is another survival game, however everyone's on their own boat, equipped with a weapon, being hunted down by a killer shark, and you have to survive by either running the timer down or killing the shark. This is such a heart-racing game because sometimes you can't even see the shark, but you'll hear the Jaws music and it will pop out of nowhere. It's also very funny because sometimes the player who plays the shark doesn't know how to swim. At number 11, we have Make a Cake. Make a Cake was created on November 16, 2010 by The Benster. Make a Cake was introduced to me by so many YouTubers. The whole goal of the game is to make cakes by processing them through factories, and at the end you feed the cakes to the giant. The more cakes he eats, the more points you get. The thing that made this game hilarious was you can make yourself a cake if you walk into the factories instead. Then you can feed yourself to the giant and become a poop cake. A little immature, but when we were younger, it was entertaining. At number 12, we have Work at a Pizza Place. Work at a Pizza Place was created on March 28, 2008 by Dude1. This game will never get old. So many people still play it to this day. In Work at a Pizza Place, you can play as the cashier, the cook, the boxer, the deliverer, or the supplier. By interacting with customers, you can earn money, and with that money, you can decorate or upgrade your house. A few years ago, there had been a rumor that Dude1 passed away. It's been cleared up all now by himself that he is not dead, so you're welcome. At number 13, we have Get Eaten. Get Eaten was created on June 9, 2010 by Train Dorman. Again, this game was introduced to me by so many YouTubers. There's various foods and objects like tacos and cars that you can drive into a slide. That slide leads to a giant that will eat you and poop you out, respawning you back to spawn. The more you get eaten, the more points you get to where you can level up slides. Yup, that's the whole point of the game, to get eaten. At number 14, we have Flee the Facility. Flee the Facility was created on July 1st, 2017 by AW Apps. From the game's description, run, hide, escape. Run from the beast, unlock exits, and flee the facility. This game is similar to the other games I've played, Dead by Daylight, Make It to Midnight, and Forsaken. It's simple, it's strategic, it's more enjoyable with friends than randoms. I promise you, it's worth your time. At number 15, we have Broken Bones. Broken Bones was created on November 7th, 2018 by Sakil. I'm just going to use the game's description from now on, don't mind me. Broken Bones is the original ragdoll simulator on Roblox. Jump off cliffs and break bones to unlock levels, upgrades, utilities, and much more. Yes, it sounds a bit concerning, but it was mainly popular for ragdoll physics because there wasn't much of that back in old Roblox. At number 16, we have Growing Up. Growing Up was created on November 15, 2017 by Scott Spirit Walker. You start at 5 years old and end at 21. You have to complete tasks, and each task completed ages you up a year. You also grow taller each year as well. You will be looking freakishly skinny. By the time you reach 21, it does get a little sad because you basically completed the game, and it really has you think about how fast life really does pass you by. At number 17, we have Jailbreak. Jailbreak was created on January 6, 2017 by Badimo. You can choose to be a police or a prisoner. Police try their hardest to arrest all criminals, and prisoners attempt to escape and orchestrate robberies. Similar to GTA games, I recommend playing with a friend of you. Quite a few players still play Jailbreak, but it's not extremely hyped up as it used to be anymore. Please don't be afraid to go check it out. At number 18, we have Prison Life. Prison Life was created on May 1st, 2014 by Aesthetical. The goal is to live life as a prisoner and escape, or become a guard and defend the prison. Very similar to Jailbreak, but Prison Life is more classic. I'm pretty sure Jailbreak was inspired by Prison Life actually. There isn't a lot of map to explore and it's very interactive. If you like Roblox and Jailbreak or even GTA, try this game out. At number 19, we have Wizard Tycoon. Wizard Tycoon was created on August 8th, 2015 by the Fermi Paradox. This is a two-player tycoon where you work together to become the most powerful wizards in the server. You get to unlock staffs, potions, and brooms along the way, attack other wizards and their tycoons, or to create allies. I played this game with V-Gaming and it's low-key a pretty fun game to play while yapping with your friend. Consider this if you like Harry Potter as well. And lastly, at number 20, we have Speedrun 4 Classic. Speedrun 4 Classic was created on July 1st, 2015 by Verse. This is a fast-paced parkour obstacle game consisting of 30 levels. The more levels you complete, the more points you get, and the more gear you can acquire in the game to make your character bedazzled. There are so many more versions of this, but try this game if you like old Roblox parkour games. There's so many classic games remaining on Roblox right now, untouched, forgotten, and collecting dust, and this wasn't even half of them. But we've come to answer a question to the video. Is old Roblox better? In fact, old Roblox wasn't better. You only think it was better because it was your first time playing it. You only think it was better because it was at its prime when you played it. That's the problem with so many old games right now. But all that matters is, were you happier when you played them? I think it's time to move on and find a new game to make memories on. And if anything, it's better to recreate than to reminisce.